There's a new feature on certain smartphones that could help first responders get to the scene of a crash a lot faster. It can be found on new iPhones and Apple Watches. WECT's Mara McJilton spoke to a first responder today. Mara, this feature was used in a recent crash on Eastwood and Military Cutoff.
Yeah, Fran, and that's something that Wilmington's fire chief says they strive for every day because every second counts when responding to an emergency.
The owner of this iPhone was in a severe car crash and is not responding to their phone.
That's part of a 911 call from a fatal car crash last week. One of the crash victims had a newer iPhone with the crash detection feature.
The emergency location is.
Here's how it works. Your iPhone 14 or newer Apple Watch will detect you're in a crash. You then have 10 seconds to respond to the notification on your screen to call 911 or cancel the alert. But if you don't select an option, 911 is automatically called.
Anytime you have some technology like this that can reduce the amount of time from an emergency occurring to the notification of the proper resources to respond is, I think that's an amazing thing, and it's one of the great things about technology.
First responders like Wilmington Fire Department Chief Steve Mason says this new iPhone feature could be life-saving, especially in an incident that happens in a rural area or at a time when there aren't many other people on the roads.
So there's a lot less potential for someone to see it and call it in, but usually significant events that happen during normal hours, we get multiple phone calls on. But again, that kind of lends itself to being a benefit of the technology. If you are somewhere, if you live out in the country somewhere like me and you're on a dark road and your daughter spins out and in a ditch somewhere and maybe is unconscious, it'd be nice to know that that phone would call 911, because unless somebody rides by, you might not even know she's there. Minutes or seconds are gold, in terms of the survivability of a crash or a heart attack or any of those kind of things, traumatic injury. So yeah, I think it's great technology that will certainly save some lives.
Now, if you want more information on this new crash detection feature, I have a link inside this story on our website. Mara McJilton, WECT News.